guys, I'm so tired right now. I don't know why. I want to talk to you guys about something that's been going on in my life for about the past year. It's very frustrating, it's inconvenient, it's annoying, and I hate it very much. I want to turn this hopefully into a series where in each video I talk about a different occurrence that I have with this thing. The reason why I want to do this video is because I had a really weird, unusual experience with this. It's very unusual and I've never heard of this happening to anybody else. And that thing is sleep paralysis. First of all, sleep paralysis is the state of sleep where you kind of are physically asleep, but you're mentally awake, so you're able to see everything that goes around you. But the bad part is that you can't move. You can't move anywhere. And since you're still in this dream state, but you're also kind of awake, you get hallucinations, and they tend to be really bad ones. I've had kind of a history on this, more of a recent history on all this. I remember around the beginning of this all starting, I went a good week or two of having sleep paralysis every single night. I would have times that would go on for an obsessive amount of time like that, and then it would just stop for a good amount of time, and then it would start up again. I've gone a good month or two without having any signs of sleep paralysis, but recently it's begun to start again. I would get sleep paralysis so often that I've become aware of when it's beginning, and I've learned how to stop it. I haven't learned how to prevent it because I'm not sure if anyone really knows how to prevent it. Whenever I start falling into sleep paralysis, I start to feel pins and needles throughout my entire body and my limbs become extremely heavy. And then I soon am not able to move. When you are fully in sleep paralysis, you get these horrific hallucinations of many things. The most common one is home invasions. You would see somebody coming into your room and or trying to kill you. I've had this kind of experience a couple times. The only way I've been able to figure out how to stop it is to forcibly make myself move. Even though it's extremely hard, because you're not supposed to be able to move because your body is at rest, I still forcibly move myself to be able to break through it. Now, this current experience that I had a couple days ago is very unusual, and I've never heard of any of this like this before, and it does not sound like your typical sleep paralysis. And honestly, it's gotten me kind of worried. So I was just laying in my bed and ready to go to sleep. I fell asleep and I started to dream. But I didn't know I was dreaming, and I didn't know I was asleep because the dream was extremely normal and very casual. I was just laying in my bed scrolling through Musical.ly when a video came up and it was extremely flashy. And I started to feel the pins and needles all over my body, and it started to pulse with the flashes. And then I came to the realization that this was some sort of sleep paralysis. But I was extremely confused because I've never felt it pulse like this, and I've never had a dream extremely normal, and I've never had the pins and needles be triggered by anything. My first thought was it was like it was simulating an epileptic seizure. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit, mostly by the flashing lights and then the suddenly not being able to move and feeling all the pins and needles pulsing. Obviously, I don't know what it's like to have a seizure, but that was the first thing I thought of, and it really freaked me out. And then it just randomly ended. And I just laid there stunned. I didn't know what just happened. That's not like the typical paralysis. So I just laid there extremely still, not sure what the heck is going on. And eventually I turned on music because music for me creates a barrier between sleep paralysis and reality. So that starts to slow it down slightly. I guess that is a prevention. A little bit. That helped a little bit, but doesn't fully stop the pins and needles from starting. But another thing that was really weird that started happening was I was laying down and I started to feel the pins and needles in my chest. And it was a really unusual, strange feeling that I can't explain. I don't know how you explain pins and needles in your chest. But the weirdest part is that it started to expand in a circular motion. My chest was the center of it, and it went around to about here, around to about my stomach. And the size of this pins and needles sensation would increase and then decrease. And then it would stop for about 20 seconds, and then it would increase and then decrease again. And that also freaked me out quite a bit. And I don't know why this was happening. This was extremely terrifying to me. And I haven't really spoken to many people about this. I've only told a couple people because it kind of sounds a bit far-fetched. I have never said that before. And I feel like if I told too many people that they won't believe me because this is so unusual and weird. Ever since this all happened, I've been feeling kind of off. For example, yesterday I got a migraine that was extremely uncomfortable, as it always is, but it felt different. It felt extremely weird, and I don't know why it felt this way. And I don't know how to explain it because it was unusual. It was an unusual migraine that I haven't really felt before. It still felt like a migraine, but it was still slightly different in ways that I'm not sure how to explain. And today I've been extremely sluggish. I've been extremely dizzy, but whenever I would rest my head, I would get even more dizzy. Today, I felt extremely sluggish, even though I slept perfectly through the night. I actually fell asleep in the corner on my bathroom floor for about 10 minutes this morning. And my vision has also been very strange. Starting at about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, everything has been slightly dim and at a slight yellowish tint. It's not exactly like that really anymore, especially the dimness went away. And for the most part, the yellowiness went away, and unless I really tried to find the yellowiness. But that also really confused me and got me kind of concerned, and I don't know what is going on. But yeah, that was my most recent sleep paralysis experience. If you know anything about sleep paralysis and you have some kind of suggestions or solutions or explanations for me, please put it in the comments. Or if you know anybody who does know anything about sleep paralysis, please send this video to them because I would like to know what is going on with me. Thank you guys for watching and listening to this weird thing that's going on. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe for some more. Please comment things and solutions for what is going on. Keep smiling, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.